It's held in by rubber silicone washers, and it's magnetic.
What is up, cupcakes? This video is going to be a little different. If you guys have been following my stories on Instagram, you would know that Aeon Laser invited myself and a bunch of other laser influencers to the ISA Sign Expo in Orlando, Florida, to check out their new Redline series of lasers. And as you guys know, I'm a huge fan of innovation when it comes to laser engraving machines, and let me just say that Aeon brought it.
Oh, it's already been brought in.
All right, let's head to the show. All right, guys, we are at ISA 2024, and we're checking out Aeon's new line of lasers. So check this bad boy up. They're still setting up, but that right behind me is the Redline Signature, that big old bad boy. And these things are crazy. When I thought they told me they were gonna be doing a couple of changes, it's a lot of freaking changes, man.
You boys all ready?
Ready. That is 5,000 millimeters per second. It's crazy. It's insane. Insane.
Crazy, insane?
Insane? Crazy?
Check this out. This is kind of cool. So the name on the laser changes color to let you know what it's doing. So when it's green, it's running. I think when it's white, it is not running. it's on pause. And then if it's red, it lets you know that something's wrong. So like different maintenance things that will turn red to let you know that you need to do some maintenance on the machine. Just a really cool little bonus feature on the machine. Plus, you know, we all like flashy lights and bright, shiny things. And we're trying to get Alicia's attention right here. We are going to have her go over some of the bullet points on the new machine. There is so many new features and new things on these machines that without a list in front of me, I'm gonna forget them if I try to tell them all to you. All right, we are here with Alicia, who is like the head.
I am the sales manager.
Sales manager. I was gonna say something probably inappropriate.
I'm the redhead in charge.
The redhead in charge. We'll go with that.
There you go.
And she's going to tell us a little bit about the Redline.
I'm excited. So the new Aeon Laser Redline Series is super exciting. There are a lot of great features, so I'm going to walk you through all of them, okay? All right, first, we'll talk about the Toolless tool changing.
Right.
Toolless tool changing. All right, so the laser head especially is it's really easy one. So this is your lens. It's held in by rubber silicone washers, and it's magnetic. Okay? So you don't, any tools to change your lens or clean it, you just pop it out, clean it, change it, and pop it back in. The mirror brackets are all in a fixed position on the inside, and those also just come out by pulling, clean, or replace, and put back. Because the brackets are in a fixed position, you won't need to realign it once you do that.
All right, guys, I just want to jump in here real quick and talk about maintenance of the machine real quick, because I don't think we really covered it in the video. They've developed what they call smart monitoring, which means all the optics in the machine are monitored. So if there's any discrepancy in temperature, things like that, the machine will shut down and let you know, so you know to check it out. That does two things. It's one, it's gonna save you from like really pricey mistakes, like destroying a laser lens or something like that. The other thing it's going to do is it's going to prevent like unnecessary cleaning of the machine. The machine's gonna let you know when you need to clean your optics. The other cool thing about that is that with all that monitoring place, if you do have an issue, the machine takes a kind of a snapshot of everything that was going on at the time, and you can use that if you need to contact Aeon and have them troubleshoot for you. Also, all the optics are kind of removed from the work area now. So the mirrors and everything are inside and fire out a little window on the side. The laser head is completely enclosed. So a lot more of your environment is clean already. And the laser head itself, you saw in the video, those little cartridges, those pop out, those are sealed as well, so you don't have to worry about any debris getting inside those. All right, back to it.
The laser tube in the back is also in a fixed laser tube docking station now. So when you change the laser tube, if you need a new one, or if you're swapping maybe for a different laser frequency, which is coming soon, you will literally just take the tube out, put the new one in, and clip it back in place. What that does is it keeps the beam path fixed. So you don't have to realign anything when you're changing tubes or doing maintenance on your machine. Damn! Okay, all of the Mira Redline series now have quiet inline exhaust fans. That allows for a quieter workspace and also easier maintenance on your exhaust system. All Aeon lasers are all in one, so the chillers, the air assist, and those exhaust systems are all built into the laser. The new Mira Redline series all have a full front to back pass through now as well. And then the new, oh sorry. Oh. There you go. The new blades for the Mira series are here.
I love these.
I know, it's cool, right?
Yeah.
So those just pop up if you need blades, but then you also need to get the screw down. So like if you're doing acrylic or something and you need to pull it off of the blade, off of the table. The new Nova series.
Okay, I'm back again. So Alicia kind of glazed over it in there. If you're not super familiar with Aeon Laser's units, they have two separate lines of lasers. Let me pull them up. So you have the Mira series, which is probably a little bit more geared towards hobbyists and small businesses. And then you've got the Nova series, which is like kind of your bigger, more industrial machines. But to be clear, the Mira series has also become the Redline series. So a lot of these updates exist in the Mira series as well as the Nova series. Let's go back. I just want to clarify because she kind of jumps from one to the other in the video.
The new Nova series also now have a built-in air compressor as opposed to an air assist, so you can adjust it using the knob on the side, and that really gives you even more efficient cutting.
Can we open the back?
Yeah, so this is new for the Redline series. All of the Mira and Nova lasers you can get with a glass or an RF tube, or with the Supernova both. This is a 60 watt RF tube, no, I'm sorry. This is a US made ceramic core RF tube, which can run at 5,000 millimeters per second. Now we can do this because this is a signature series Aeon laser. So this is a US assembled laser. What that means is the tube, the RF tube is a US made company. The gantry that the laser is running on is actually milled in our machine shop. And then the servo motors inside of the machine are also US made servo motors, AC, really high speed servo motors. The chillers back here as well, and then your exhaust. So the Mira series are all still desktop lasers. What that means is you can tilt them on their side and carry them through normal doorways, hallways, up and down stairs to get them where they're gonna live. So smaller workspaces are really, their mirrors are really good, but you're still getting an industrial laser with them. Anything else? Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Okay, and that's kind of the long and the short of it. I'm gonna link down below. You guys can look at all the specs of all the machines on Aeon's site, but I did want to run through the bullet points that stuck out to me real quick. Some of these are going to be repetitive, but I just want to kind of like make sure that you guys hear what's going on. So first of all, the AC servos and the full linear rail system on the Signature series, they are American made, and the rail system for the Signature series is designed and milled in-house. The toolless components is kind of crazy. You guys saw her pull that head out, but all the maintenanceable parts, so like your mirrors and stuff like that, they're either hand tightened or magnetic. All lasers now have a built-in camera. That seems to be kind of the new way that everybody is moving. The fixed beam path, she did talk about it in the video a little bit, but the thing is, the way this thing's designed is that when you if you have to swap your tube out, when you take one out and you put the next one in, the way it fits into the machine, you shouldn't have to refocus anything. That's pretty cool. We talked about the proactive maintenance. That's really cool. The other thing about the swappable tubes is you can put a CO2 tube in the unit, you can put an RF tube in the unit, and they're talking about being able to swap out to a fiber source at some point. So you could actually have a CO2 or an RF unit that swaps into a fiber unit. And that is really cool. And then the one last thing that I want to mention, that this is only on the high-end units, is the Supernovas, but you can have more than one laser tube in it at a time. So you can have a CO2 and an RF tube. So you could set the CO2 to cut and the RF to engrave, so you would get the best of both worlds. And that is kind of trippy, if you ask me. So you can get these super, super fine engraves with still the ability to cut thick material. All right, guys, and that's about it for the Redline series. I am gonna be putting out a separate video that is just my experience at the ISA Sign Expo in Orlando. I'm basically going over like the different laser companies that were there and some of the consumables and other things that you guys may be interested in. And you get a chance to see the machines that you wouldn't buy in a million years. I saw a fiber laser enclosure that starts at $120,000. And then next, we'll be moving on to LaserCon, LaserCon, LaserCon. So hopefully I get invited to more of these events and you guys get to live vicariously through me getting to go and talk to these different people and see what innovations are out there. And if I haven't mentioned already, I'm building a laser army. If you guys are interested in becoming part of the laser army, possibly the cupcake army, possibly the cupcake laser army, Laser Nation, I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below and make sure you subscribe to this channel. Woo!